what it was like to be here in this gym, man.
Well, for me, it was just a great experience overall. To have people show up and support Duck fans specifically, it was great overall. I appreciate them because, you know, most people, it's not in Eugene or anything like that, and to just see the support just shows how great the organization is and what they're bringing. So.
Wild last 3 weeks for that team, man. From your perspective, you know, being committed, what was it like, the wild ride, and certainly the stretch of North Carolina?
Well, for me, it was very exciting. Just to see them get I felt like that was the run they deserved. I know those guys work hard. I know what Coach Altman teaches down there, and like I said, how much work those guys put in, and I feel like they deserve every bit they got. So.
A lot of decisions to make, you know, Bell, Dorsey, you know, all those guys, Brooks. So what's the message to them if you were to send one?
Make the best decision for you. I know, of course, you know, I would want those guys to come back, especially with the team that we could possibly have next year. But life comes and goes, and there's certain opportunities that you can't get back. So I would just say make the best decision for themselves.
I know you're excited to get down to Eugene, but how hungry does it make you when you see him go on a run like that? And you go like, man, I can get you right away, or what do you feel about that?
It's just like I gotta get in the gym. It just makes you excited to be ready to play on that level next year, and just being able to see them do what they did, it just kind of motivates you to get ready for the summer and just get ready for upcoming season. So,
Miles Simon said 2 summers ago till now, you've taken a huge leap in your growth of development. Where do you feel like your game is at right now, and how far have you come in that time period?
Well, right now I would just say my biggest thing has just been adjusting to playing off the ball, just not having the ball in my hands all the time, and being able to do multiple positions. Versatility is huge for me, and that just really pays off. So,
have you talked much with? I know you said you talked a little bit with Dylan and Tyler and Jordan, but how much do you talk with this recruiting class coming in with you of carrying the success that they've had?
Well, I talked to Brandon a little bit, everything like that, and then, you know, we still have Mo out there and Brian Tugg, so I mention it to them and stuff like that. I try not to bug them too much, but at the same time, I got to do my recruiting job for Coach Altman. So,
what's your pitch to Brandon to join you?
My thing for Brandon is coming in and basically just filling in a spot for Boucher pretty much. I know he's not the same style of play and stuff like that, but I really feel like he could have a big impact just like Boucher did, especially playing alongside Jordan Bell. I just feel like all the attention wouldn't be on him, and he'd be able to play his game fluently. So
I think you're the second highest recruit to ever sign with Oregon. Do you feel any pressure at all with the season that they've had and the notoriety you have coming into this program?
Not really. Just kind of coming in. Basketball is basketball. I let it stay like that. I have fun with it, enjoy it as much as possible, and leave it at that. And play as hard as I can, and that's all I can control. So.
This week you haven't practiced much at point guard. You got thrust into that role a little bit. How'd you feel that out? And how did you memorize to play point, and kind of set up teammates?
Well, like I talked to you earlier about, I'm comfortable playing point guard. That's what I prefer. So when Coach threw me at the 1, I was like, I'm all for it. So I started playing it. And then my thing is I feel like if you're a good player and you have to play multiple positions, you should know every position on the court. So from point guard, I would call a play, especially one that I knew, and just kind of execute it. And then playing alongside these guys, it's not hard to just pass and cut through or drive and kick to somebody and just make a basketball play. So
got off to a really good start, scoring, and then a little bit quiet for the second and third quarter. You had a chance for an alley-oop there late with Jared, and I saw you kind of communicate. Would you like to kind of finish with a dunk, kind of go out on a high note?
I mean, things happen for a reason. I didn't get a lot of playing time in the second half and stuff like that, but it was more so about getting the W, and as long as we get the W, that's what I'm fine with. So
what's up for you next year in the next month or two, and then when do you actually move into Eugene?
Well, I come down for school. I start school June 20th in Eugene. I have the Jordan Brand Classic next week, and then from there, I'll probably just work out until I depart for school. So,
how are the 3 events different?
I would just say kind of like with McDonald's, I would say the level of like GMs, like scouts and stuff like that, there's different levels to it and how serious everybody takes it, because, you know, we play a lot of international competition down here, so a lot of GMs are down here and stuff. At McDonald's, it's more of like Americanized basketball and just who fits what and stuff like that. And then for Hoop Summit, the roster is cut, so you only have certain spots to fill and stuff like that. So,
all right, thanks.
You're welcome.
Have you heard from Dana at all?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday, actually.
What was his message about?
He just told me to go out and play hard, just do the things I can do. You know, they're really supportive down there, and I just thanked them, and I talked to Coach Stubbs a little bit. So,
cool. Anything of Final Four run of getting back?
Oh yeah, of course. That's always the goal. Yeah.